If you closed your eyes, you'd swear a military fighter wing was flying overhead. But listen closely, because this isn't the sound of an F-22 on a training run. This is the sound of a remote-controlled aircraft. I'm talking about machines that fly at speeds the average car can't touch over 400 miles per hour. That cost more than the price of admission to the hobby. Which, let me tell you, is a high-end luxury car. The world of RC planes, or what we now call RC jet turbine models, has fundamentally changed. Forget the little foam toy you crashed in your backyard as a kid. We're talking about perfection-engineered jet fuel-powered replicas that are pushing the boundaries of what is physically possible for an unmanned aircraft. In this video, we're not just looking at models, we're looking at flying works of art machines that have set world records, that flawlessly replicate historic bombers, and that perfectly embody the sheer insanity of their full-scale counterparts. We've scoured the globe to find the 8 most mind-blowing, most jaw-dropping, most insane RC aircraft that exist today. From perfect replicas of massive Soviet aircraft to world record-setting speed demons, you absolutely have to stick around. What we've saved for number 1 is going to leave you absolutely speechless. Number 8. The Kalinin K-7 bomber. Replica. We have to start with something that looks like it flew straight out of an alternate history or a 1930s science fiction movie. Coming in at number 8 is the RC replica of the Kalinin K-7. If you've never heard of the K-7, here's the history lesson. It was a colossal Soviet experimental bomber built in 1933. This thing was a true monster of the air, weighing 38 tons and featuring a revolutionary design where the pilots and crew sat inside the massive, thick wing structure. It was a true flying fortress designed to carry a devastating bomb load and even transport passengers inside its booms. The original had 6 gigantic engines, and well, it tragically crashed due to structural failures during its 7th test flight, ending its career almost as soon as it began. But that failure didn't stop an RC master builder from honoring its legacy. This mind-blowing massive replica is built almost entirely by hand. We're talking about an intricate skeleton of wood, covered in ultra-light yet highly durable modern materials. The sheer craftsmanship needed just to replicate the shape and scale of this complex aircraft is worth its own documentary. But here's the detail that pushes this from a model into a masterpiece. The original had 6 engines. To ensure this RC version doesn't meet the same tragic end as its big brother, the builders fitted it with 7 engines. 7 motors powering a wing that is itself a work of structural engineering genius. The attention to detail is truly impressive. You can see the replicated crew compartments, the landing gear bays, and every panel line all replicated with a precision that makes you pause and question if you're looking at archival footage of the real plane with a price tag floating around $14,000. This isn't just an RC plane you buy off the shelf. It's an investment in a flying piece of history. It is a powerful, detailed, and utterly unique tribute to one of the most ambitious and short-lived aircraft ever conceived. It's not a toy, it's a museum piece that happens to fly. Number 7. The Concorde, RC. When you talked about the Concorde, you weren't just talking about a jet. It was literally the definition of high-speed travel, incredible style, and a futuristic vision for an entire generation. It was the only supersonic commercial passenger jet capable of crossing the Atlantic from New York to London in under 3 hours. Its maximum speed, over 1,350 miles per hour, Mach 2.04, a speed that will likely never be matched by a commercial jet again. Even though the real Concorde retired in 2003, its spirit lives on, soaring eternally in the RC world. This particular RC replica is a perfect sleek rendition of the iconic Delta Wing aircraft. It's constructed with advanced materials like lightweight fiberglass, structural aluminum, and high-density polyurethane foam to keep it light enough to fly, but strong enough to handle the stress of high speeds. But what truly makes this model special and why it's on this list are its power plants. 2 twin turbine engines. These aren't electric fans, folks. These are miniature jet fuel burning turbines that produce the authentic high-pitched whine and ferocious thrust of a real jet engine. Watching this RC Concorde take off, climb, and pierce the sky is like witnessing a ghost from aviation's past. The signature sleek Delta Wing silhouette, its nose pointed skyward. It's a moment of pure, nostalgic awe. The construction of a model like this demands hundreds, if not thousands of hours of meticulous work, especially in ensuring the complex aerodynamics of a supersonic wing can handle slower RC flight speeds. But the spectacular result is a chance to see the most iconic commercial aircraft of all time fly again. It's a testament to the passion of the RC community to keep these legends alive even in miniature. Now let's talk about something truly stealthy and truly expensive. At number 6, we have a perfect replica of the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. The B-2 is an airplane and statement of technology and cost. Each full-scale unit costs an estimated $737 million, making it one of the most expensive aircraft ever built. Its defining feature is its stealth technology, specifically its radar-absorbing materials and its unique flying wing design, which makes it practically invisible to enemy radar. It's a literal black triangle. Replicating an aircraft with such unconventional aerodynamics in an RC scale is a serious engineering feat. This model is constructed with an incredibly precise aluminum skeleton covered in a durable plastic or composite skin that perfectly mimics the unique aerodynamic shape. Like the Concorde, this B-2 replica uses twin-jet turbines. The sound they produce is a low, guttural roar that gives you the chills. It's the sound of raw military power. But the visual of this massive, elegant triangle gliding smoothly through the air is the most incredible part. The B-2's design famously defies all traditional rules of aeronautical design. Most airplanes need a horizontal and vertical stabilizer, like a tail for control. The B-2 uses a complex, computerized fly-by-wire system to make small adjustments that keep it stable. Seeing this RC version fly so smoothly is equally fascinating, proving that the scale model can master the same complex flight dynamics. With a price hovering around $4,000 to $5,000 for a high-quality kit, and much more for a custom-built turbine-powered version like this, it's a serious investment. But imagine having your own personal flying stealth bomber. It's the ultimate trophy for the model aviation enthusiast who wants something completely unconventional and utterly special. 5. The Avro Vulcan. Reaching the halfway mark, you've got to wonder what kind of machine looks like it just leapt out of a Cold War film. Meet the Avro Vulcan. The Vulcan was a truly formidable British strategic nuclear bomber that served the Royal Air Force from 1953 all the way up to 1984. Like the B-2, it has a distinct delta wing shape, but the Vulcan is much larger and was known for its incredible size and its signature massive 4-jet engine configuration. This RC replica impresses first and foremost with its sheer massive size. It's one of the largest turbine-powered models in the world. And just like the real plane, it has 4 real turbines, 4 separate miniature jet engines, all spooling up at the same time. The noise this model produces during a takeoff roll is absolutely spectacular. It's a deep, powerful roar that is almost indistinguishable from a real military aircraft taxiing down a runway. This is where the whole concept of the RC jet sounding exactly like a real jet truly comes to life. These models can hit speeds of up to 220 miles per hour, 350 kilometers per hour, and seeing this giant delta wing soar is an experience that genuinely leaves you breathless. The construction involves a blend of traditional materials like plastic and aluminum, but the internal engineering required to manage 4 separate thrust vector systems and the fuel lines is a modern marvel. The estimated price for a truly high-end 4-turbine Vulcan replica? We're talking anywhere between $15,000 and $20,000 easily. This reflects the complexity, the size, and the number of expensive components involved. It's more than an RC plane. It's a complete sensory experience that transports you back to the golden and tense era of British military aviation. Number 4. The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. Prepare to rethink everything you know about speed. Number 4 is the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, a masterpiece that earned its place as aviation's most legendary creation. The fastest air-breathing manned aircraft in the world, capable of flying at a staggering 3,500 kilometers per hour, over 2,100 miles per hour. That's Mach 3.2. Its record flight from New York to London in less than 2 hours remains absolutely unbeatable. It's a plane that had to fly so fast that its titanium skin would heat up to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, requiring special tools just to touch it after landing. The RC replica of this iconic machine is built to honor that speed and aesthetic. It's constructed almost entirely of aluminum and highly resistant, specialized plastic composites. The entire machine is focused on being aerodynamic and handling extreme velocity in the engines. They are so powerful that the sound they produce is a high-pitched, almost musical scream, an absolutely hypnotic noise that perfectly matches the plane's reputation for speed and power. Watching this RC Blackbird fly is like witnessing a compressed piece of aeronautical history. Its characteristic matte black, heat-dissipating color, and its impossibly long, sleek shape make it instantly recognizable against any sky. It's a machine that represents the absolute pinnacle of aeronautical engineering from the 1960s. The experience of seeing this aircraft in action is truly indescribable. It's not just fast, it looks like it's defying physics as it races across the airfield. It's like having your own personal, record-setting spy plane, a machine that embodies the most exciting, secretive, and groundbreaking era of American military aviation. 3. The F-16 Cobra Fighting Falcon. We've hit the top 3, and now it's time to talk about a machine that will make you completely rethink what realistic RC flight actually means. This is the F-16 Fighting Falcon, one of the world's most iconic, versatile, and widely used fighter jets, still serving in air forces across the globe. It's a true supersonic monster capable of smashing past Mach 2, and it represents everything modern single-engine air combat. The creator nicknamed it the Cobra, and it absolutely lives up to the name. Venomous, aggressive, and built for insane high-alpha maneuvers, this thing is no toy. It's powered by a single real turbine engine that pumps out over 30 pounds of thrust. To put that into everyday term, that's enough power to yank several gallons of water straight off the ground. The build quality is serious business too. An aluminum frame and tough polycarbonate skin give it the strength to handle crazy speeds and brutal G-forces. But the part that truly grabs your attention is the look. A blazing, bright orange paint scheme that practically screams across the sky. When it's moving, you can't miss it. The pilot even jokes, "It's easier to lose sight of the sun than this RCF-16." And honestly, he's not exaggerating. The sound and speed are so spot on that it can make you do a double take. You feel the jet wash when it passes, and the turbine crackle sounds eerily close to a real F-16 lighting the afterburner. This is about as close as you can get to flying a real fighter jet without signing up for the Air Force. The power, the agility, the presence, it's all there. Number 2. The Mi-24 Hind RC helicopter. What you're about to see will completely redefine the conversation, taking us from RC planes to a true RC military machine. At number 2, we have the legendary Mi-24 Hind combat helicopter. The Mi-24 was the most feared and recognizable combat helicopter of the Soviet Union. Known by NATO as the Hind, it was affectionately nicknamed the Flying Tank by its own crews because of its heavy armor, its ability to carry troops and a massive array of weapons, and its sheer intimidating presence. This RC replica is an exact large-scale reproduction that takes realism to an entirely new level. It can climb up to 1,000 feet high, 300 meters, and soar through the skies with an impressive, rock-solid stability. Every detail is fanatically recreated, from the intimidating, asymmetrical gunship shape, the complex rotor head mechanism, the anti-torque tail rotor, and even the simulated weapon systems. It's all there, but what makes this model truly special is its flight dynamics. Unlike an RC plane, an RC helicopter is inherently unstable. To fly a large-scale replica like this, which is powered by a high-end, complex internal combustion or turbine engine, requires an astonishing level of skill and stabilization technology. Its ability to perform impossible-looking maneuvers, like a perfect stable hover right in front of the crowd, is stunning. It's like having your own personal, highly detailed combat helicopter, complete with the characteristic thwack, thwack, thwack roar of its massive rotor blades. This specific model was famously presented during a Military Equipment Week show in Norway, and since then it has become the absolute dream centerpiece for every military RC collector. Watching this Mi-24 fly is witnessing a complex piece of Soviet military history literally coming to life in the sky. 1. The Pink Panther. And now we reach the moment you've been waiting for, number 1. This is a machine built for one purpose and only absolute, terrifying speed. Introducing the world's fastest RC aircraft, the legendary Pink Panther. The name might sound cute, but this aircraft is an absolute monster. It is a machine that completely redefines what you thought was possible for a radio-controlled model. It is a purpose-built aerodynamic missile that can reach speeds of 744 kilometers per hour, or 462 miles per hour, in a matter of seconds. Let that sink in. 462 miles per hour. That speed is faster than the takeoff speed of most commercial airliners. The Pink Panther didn't just set a record, it annihilated it. This beast is officially in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the fastest radio-controlled model ever recorded. Its speed is so insane that it truly rivals the cruising speed of many full-scale real aircraft. When you watch it fly, it looks like a magenta blur, a shimmering distortion in the air. The construction of this machine is a pure masterpiece of cutting-edge aerodynamic engineering. Every single component is meticulously optimized for minimum drag and maximum speed. From its needle-sharp, ultra-light carbon fiber fuselage to its monstrous propulsion system that generates brutal, relentless power, this machine is built to cheat the wind. But here is the most incredible part. The part that truly leaves you speechless. Its creator isn't stopping here. The current record is 462 miles per hour, but they are actively working to improve its performance, targeting a jaw-dropping, mind-bending goal of 500 miles per hour, 800 kilometers per hour. The Pink Panther isn't just the present of extreme model aviation. It is the definitive, screaming, record-setting future of what these machines can achieve. The world of RC aircraft has evolved from a simple hobby into something absolutely extraordinary, a convergence of advanced engineering, complex physics, and pure, undeniable passion. From the perfect historical replicas like the K-7 and the Concorde, to the military beasts like the Mi-24 and the F-16, to the speed record crushers like the Pink Panther. These 8 aircraft are undeniable proof that we are no longer talking about toys. We are talking about true, highly sophisticated works of engineering, many of which are powered by real jet turbines. Each of these aircraft represents years of painstaking development, thousands of dollars of investment, and an unbreakable passion for aviation that pushes the limits of what is physically possible. They are proof that the line between real and RC is becoming increasingly blurred. You can truly see the hours of design, the complex build processes, and the sheer nerve it takes to pilot these mini-jets.